What's up, Kart Lifers? Sammy D here, and we're opening up the next tour preview for the autumn tour. Let's see what Mario Kart Tour has in store for us. It's been a roller coaster of a year, a lot of amazing new content, and it's been a roller coaster of a week with Gold Petey coming out finally. And just to start off, this tweet right here, my reaction to Petey's hitbox issue. The issue is, thanks to this Redditor, what you had is Petey coming out and the driver size, heavyweight, medium, lightweight, scales that cart size. It scales the hitbox of your cart. So when it comes to coin boxers, we're always talking about basically in the meta, meaning if you want to follow like the strats and kind of the most optimal ways to get scores and thus get more resources so you can get the things you want in the game, then, in a coin box driver situation, a heavyweight is always going to tie break over a middleweight. Now, Petey Piranha, historically, the original Petey Piranha is a heavyweight. What happened was Gold Petey came out. We assumed he'd be a heavyweight, and he's actually scaled as a medium driver, which we assume is a mistake, right? This hit me real hard, and I had a very hyperbolic, exaggerated tweet, okay? Calling it the biggest fail, scam, scandal in Mario Kart Tour history. Okay, obviously that was a little bit of an exaggeration, right? And I actually wasn't that upset about this. I was just shocked and kind of embarrassed for Nintendo for, I think, just the latest in a line of little blunders and mistakes. You guys, everyone has their different pet peeves of what the game has done lately. For some people it's launching a battle tour without battle mode even being playable in multiplayer. See, to me, that's just like normal maintenance stuff that I can understand and tolerate. If they need to fix something in the game to make it better, give them the time to do it, right? But this, to me, is just a lazy mistake. And the reason why it hit me as a slap in the face is, Gold Chuck just came out. King Mario just coming out. Yet now only one tour between him and Petey Piranha, another coin boxer who we didn't even want in the first place. We quickly assimilate and forget that we didn't even want another coin box driver a couple weeks ago. And now he's a ranked reward. And so they're dangling this gold driver as a ranked reward. A ranked reward, which, by the way, a lot of people were saying makes up for the loss of rubies in ranked reward. So people are saying, okay, it's okay that there's less rubies in ranked because we get to go for this amazing driver, Petey Piranha, in the top 3. Well, that's because we assumed he was a heavyweight driver. Now, middleweight coin box drivers have their value. I know that you can have great runs with a middleweight driver. A lot of comments were like, there's really no difference. You can get great scores with a middleweight driver. Well, fair. I got Gold Yoshi and Ty Daisy and all these other midweight coin box drivers that I love and invest in. But we always talk about the heavyweight coin box driver tie breaking in a tiebreaker because of that hitbox. And this is talked about in every YouTube video of almost every content creator. So the idea of that we're just throwing out the meta of a large coin box driver being relevant is a little bit ridiculous. But sure, this isn't the biggest scam in the history of the game. There have been a lot of issues in the game. In fact, right now there's hackers out there right now getting into the ACR. These are important issues that need to be fixed too. And I try to send feedback about all these things. Glitches in the tracks, like the phantom straighteners in Boo Lake, things like this, and all sorts of other little bugs. But for some reason, this just hit me so hard just because of where we are in the game right now. Where we are in the game right now, to give us that dangled reward, a reward that is also going to be used twice in week 2 if you take it to level 6. So most people are already planning to immediately take it to level 6. And some people did before they even knew it was a medium driver. Now, will they fix this? Hopefully. This same thing happened with Dr. Bowser. He came out as a middleweight driver. It was a mistake. They fixed it to a large driver maybe 4 or 5 months later. But, we also need to let them know about the mistakes. And that's what I was trying to do here, because if we don't let them know, they may not even notice it. I think what was hard for me about this tweet that got a lot of backlash, it did get 134 likes, which is more likes than I got negative comments, but a lot of people telling me like I don't know, the worst is when, you have comments saying like, if you think you need a big hitbox to score well, then you have a skill issue and you suck. And I'm a sensitive person, and I don't love the side of content creation, which is putting my feelings out there. You know, this is maybe an emotional reaction. I'm a human being, and getting kind of hateful comments back. That's the hardest part of it. And, you know, I had a couple close confidants in my community reach out to me and say, hey, Sammy, maybe you need a break from the game. And that was so hard to hear too, because I absolutely don't feel I need a break from the game. I love this game. I would go up against almost anyone out there in a friendly way and say, I love this game more than almost anyone I can think of. I want the best for it. And I think I try to speak for the community, which is kind of a foolish and unrealistic idea. I can't speak for everyone, you know. I thought more people would agree with me that this was a big blunder, but turns out a lot of you guys didn't think it was that big of a deal, and that's fine. I need that feedback. No one person can speak for the whole community. You know, there's all kinds of different opinions out there. So I just wanted to speak to that for a second. I've definitely cooled off since this tweet, and I feel like I kind of had to apologize for it, but it still bothers me, and I do hope they fix it soon, because I'm not really psyched about giving him tickets for week 2 in ranked right now if he's not a heavyweight driver, because then he just becomes, you know, a gold pass gift that's a middleweight coin box driver. And it does seem to me that it would affect his value if they don't fix this soon. Now, maybe they'll fix it like right now or this week. It might take them months or whatever. I sent feedback. A lot of people did too. We'll see if they actually fix it anytime soon. So far, I haven't gotten any, you know, actual replies about this from the customer support team. Anyway, what a week, man. It's hard being a content creator sometimes. That little moment kind of made me, I almost didn't want to make this video today and do a reaction. I was like, okay, I'm just going to take a few weeks off from making videos because it's too emotional or something. But you know what? I'm here. I know that you guys, all the true Kart lifers, you're here for me. And look, yeah, we exaggerate sometimes, right? That's just how it hit me in that moment, and I'm not really ashamed of that. So now let's see what they have in store next for the next tour. And actually on my channel, I put a poll out. Let's see what you guys said about what you're hoping to see in this upcoming tour. That question mark over the track image has usually meant a new track is coming, a new city or new nitro. A lot of people wanting an autumn themed nitro to kind of match with the other seasonal nitro tracks, or a new city, but it's autumn themed. So what could we have here? As far as retro tracks go, we could have DS Delfino Square. It's got some orange trees in it. It's one of my retro track wish list tracks. DS Peach Gardens, which, you know, is kind of a nature theme. It's not set in the autumn, but we know it's coming because of the Booster Course Pass DLC from Mario Kart 8. We could have a new city track or something else. But yeah, DS Delfino Square won the poll of these options as I presented to you guys. 44%, new nitro 29%. And I got some other comments from you guys, but I'm really curious to see specifically a new super driver that they're going to be flaunting. We know the new super driver, and I think a new super kart coming to ranked awards. And I mean, ranked is just, I do really feel the wind's gotten kicked out of ranked a little bit. I don't really know what Mario Kart Tour is doing right now. What I would like to see is a spotlight that's new, a new kart or glider that I really want to buy outright. So far, they've given us, you know, Luigi Chef, the Parapanini glider, the Silver Candlelight Flight. Is that it in terms of the new things? I think that's pretty much it. I really thought they would give us like a driver or a car glider that everyone wants to purchase with rubies, because our rubies are just stacking up. Anyway, so we'll see. Let's go right into this and see what it says. And let me know in the comments if you guys are investing in Petey Piranha outright, assuming he'll be corrected to a heavy coin box driver, or if you're investing in him either way. I don't care. There's just a lot of coin boxers, and we got to allocate our tickets carefully. It seems like nothing's going on much in the game right now, but let's not be hasty and make bad decisions. We'll see how it goes. Here's the next tour preview. What do we have for Autumn Tour? New York? Wait. Mario, Sunshine, and Pauline? What? What is this? I don't... Okay, I mean, cool. New York. Well, you know, this makes sense. The New York battle track has been data mined. Paris battle track as well. So they got to come up with a way to roll those out. And it looks like they're doing that now on the Autumn Tour. So, okay. New York, is this New York Minute 1? I can't tell. That would be amazing if New York Minute 1 or 2 came back. I know a lot of us have been wanting that just to get some new buffs on those tracks from the original year 1. Let's watch the trailer. Oh, Vancouver. Heyo. Vancouver. Vancouver makes perfect sense. It's got the fall trees on it. Okay, what is this? What is this penguin cart? What? I'm outside with the autumn leaves and I can't see what this cool cart is. Now, is that the normal? What is that car? Is it another speedster? It's like a rainbow speeder. And this, am I supposed to know what this bird cart is? What is that? Is that some reference to a game or something in Vancouver that I'm not aware of? Well, you guys let me know. Flipping this all around. Okay, Mario Sunshine and Pauline, totally not. Okay, talk about hitbox. That looks big. But we have to see, okay? Hitboxes sometimes look big and then they're not. But hey, give me a big cart with a big hitbox. There's the Vancouver drivers. Orange Yoshi, there we go. I was thinking Orange Yoshi or Orange Shy Guy. But that's cool. Orange Yoshi's awesome. Orange is one of my favorite colors. So we have a nice autumnal driver there. As for what skill to have, maybe Fire Flower. Do we have a Fire Flower Yoshi? I don't think we do. Not sure though. We have LA, we have Vancouver, New York. So we got like finally have that US, North American metropolitan tour, I guess, for autumn. That makes sense. That's cool. I want to race these city tracks. This is interesting though, because city drivers are not coming back in the Spotlight Shop, like Volendam. I'm just realizing there's not even a new city driver. This is what I mean. The only new driver in the Spotlight Shop era so far has been Luigi Chef. The only new driver you can buy. This is so weird. Okay, New York Battle Track. This is going to be hard because of all the paths. Wait, we have a gold variant of that. A gold variant of the Hawk cart or whatever that is. Yeah, right here. There's a gold variant. It looks pretty cool. There's a lot of talk right now that the gold carts might be having a new era of value. I know the gold standard's got some tracks for me. I know the gold trickster, the new one, has some tracks for me. The gold sweet ride. So all these new gold carts that usually we get these gold carts thrown in to gold pass gifts and they don't have a lot of value, but these could be good going forward. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, okay, in the office of Mario Kart Tour, the people who are working on this game, this mysterious staff, we don't know any of the directors or any of the devs by name. We don't know who's doing this. Who's the guy sitting in the room or the woman, you know, making all these buffs up? Is it a team of people? And has that team turned over a time or two? Maybe the person that's in charge of buffs now is not the person who was in charge of buffs last year. Maybe we know way more about the buffs and this game and the patterns than they do. I always say if there's one precedent Mario Kart Tour has, it's to break precedent. And, you know, the lack of a new track, well, we may have a new Vancouver here, but the lack of a brand new retro track or new nitro with that mysterious question mark roadmap image, that's always been a new track. And now we know it doesn't have to be a brand new, wholly original track. So once again, breaking the precedent they've always had. That's what we can count on with Mario Kart Tour. All right, so we got like a new blue speeder. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter and on Discord. Let's see what the replies are here. We got to watch the Miis Racing Suit trailer as well. New York Minute Battle Course. It looks like a new Vancouver, I think. No new high end. Sucks. Oh, wow. We have a Falcon Miis suit. So who is this Falcon? Is that the Falcon? Oh my gosh, there's a tail. Who is this? What the heck? What is this? Is it a cow? No, it's not a cow. A pig? What the heck is this? A scaredy rat? Guys, what is this new Miis suit coming after the tour after? And by the way, speaking of Spotlight Shop and the tour after, that #1 cart in the game on StudFit and Antilev's top 10 is the Shielded Speedster. And if the pattern holds, that's going to be the first guaranteed thing I want to buy out of the Spotlight Shop, that Shielded Speedster, and go ahead and take it to level 6. I'm really waiting for something I just want to buy in the Spotlight Shop that's going to really help my game. Other than the Mark IIs, which I'm just collecting. But we should have the Shielded Speedster coming next tour after the autumn tour. I'm probably missing a thing or two, but let's see what you guys are saying on the Discord. Okay, cow or a bull? Madrid, Barcelona? I just don't know. Okay, a cow has a little... Okay, these are the cows on Moo Moo Meadows? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, maybe a cow. Maybe a cow with Moo Moo Meadows. This is bizarre, man. I think you guys are as stumped as me, but that's the best guess so far, a cow. So I don't know what's going to be going on there. Let me know your thoughts. And that's going to about do it. Let's watch this just in case, because I will say the green and yellow Mii racing suit, like the plain colored ones, I had this kind of impulse recently to start collecting those. We have no cap still for Mii suit base points, but there is some data mining out there from Koopa V that suggests that, oh, it's a giant banana. That's an awesome Mii suit. Did I see that right? It's a giant banana? I'm definitely buying this yellow Mii suit. I bought the green one. Awesome. This is going to be a cool one to get. I love how clean they look. To me, that looks really good. So yeah, I'm buying those, and I'm waiting on all the other character Mii suits. I'm not buying more, although I have the rubies for it right now. That is so weird. All right, what's the Falcon card? Let me know in the chat. Is that a reference to, like, I mean, that's not from some other game, like Animal Crossing or Star Fox or something weird like that, is it? Y'all let me know in the comments, and I'm going to be seeing you guys next Tuesday for the grind. Situation here is I need 10K for first place. You know, again, you know, the first place rewards, 25 for first place, 15 for third. I mean, I want to keep tearing up for sure, but might need to invest in Gold Petey to get the win. We'll grind it out a little bit next Tuesday. I got Dry Bowser Gold. I got the Red Off Rotor. I got the Green Sprout in my loadouts. I got the Fireworks Parachute. Got Peach at level 7. Could go to level 8 Quad Cap. We'll see what we can do. I guess I'll get another Gold Petey. What else is there to say? My all clear pipe was a Swooper, which was already level 7. And my gold pipe from ranked reward was another Cat Toad. So once again, these gold pipes and ranked rewards, that's not really replacing the rubies for me still. You know, half the time you're going to get another dupe or a dud, something you don't need or already have at a high level or whatever, but it's all good. We race on. I love this game. There's nothing that can break my love for this game. Just a pure racing and strategy of maximizing my account. Working on battle mode, which is still hard. I'm at grade C now. Got to slowly work that up. I did some traveling this week. So let me know how your battle grade's doing. Looks like Kart Pro is not happening next tour, so don't stress about getting your grade up. And let me know what you think of next tour, going to Vancouver again. That's going to be great. Vancouver is one of the cities all the fans have been requesting to come back as often as it can because it's a fan favorite. Might get a new variant there, a Vancouver 3 maybe. New York might be coming back as 1 or 2 version, which could be really cool. Let me know what you guys are observing in the trailer and what you think of those new carts. And what do you think about no high-end new driver in the Spotlight Shop once again? What are you doing with your rubies? Are you saving? Are you going all in on more Mii suits now that there's less stuff in the Spotlight Shop to get? Or are you still hunting out certain carts and gliders that you've always wanted to have in your collection? Let me know, and we'll see you Tuesday for the grind. I just wanted to shout out all the cart livers out there who always give me that love and support. And, you know, we're all trying to figure out this game together and root each other on. That's what my stance is always about. It's never about my ego or my self-interest in winning. You know, I want to help you guys maximize your resources and your accounts so you can do the things you want in this game. And we have so much fun. Guys, I'm out. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and be kind to one another. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.